All right, folks, welcome back to the Outer Worlds. Here we go, setting up my volumes here. Continuing the murder on Eridanos is what we're doing right now. Just want to make a quick look through of what is and isn't done here. So we have a few things left to do in this area. This is open. Shades, Prince of Tossball, ask for guests. Lost little milk mech. We have resolved that. The puzzle hedges, the pool, the strange disappearance, great. Primal Heart and Faithful to Rizzo's. Okay, here we go. Last time we spoke to the Prophet of Profitability. She seems to want to be arrested for the murder, but she definitely didn't do it. She may have over-chemicaled Halcyon Helen. But then, dragged her out to the desert. She got up and went back to the hotel. So we're going to explore the basement of her facility. There were these parasite guards down here. So we're going to keep exploring. I'm going to double check this. I think there were things to read in here. So let's get into it. View the lab notes. 2 files available. Access log 1. Completed my final round of total immersion, suspension, and exposure tests. As expected, Eridonium gigaseous dissolves in acid, burns in fire, and can be disintegrated or otherwise destroyed with N-rays or concentrated blast of plasma. Vulnerable when alone. Bonding with a host evokes intensely protective behavior from that host. Safeguarding the parasite becomes the primary objective, easing the point of aggression and violence. The creature also seems well suited to long-term hibernation and immersion in liquid suspension. Water and low-grade alcohols preserve the creature. Metabolic systems slow to a halt. Once exposed to a host, the creature itself emerges from its dormant state. All right, why am I so quiet? I don't understand how to make myself louder because my mouth is entirely on here, so I don't know. Like, I'm not talking quietly. I'm talking at my regular volume. Oh, I have to turn this up. Okay. How is this? This is better. Okay. There we go. Better for everyone. Long-term dormancy in alcohol may prove useful to corporate. Okay. So this was a secret log. What's log 3? Continuing research for more suitable hosts among common fauna. Very promising results from terror rays. Biological as well as suited to hosting the parasite. It enjoys exposure to the atmosphere of Eridanos, maybe manipulating the terror rays into more frequent and aggressive flight. In any case, the parasite successfully manipulated production of hormones in the host's brain. I don't know how. Implications of a parasite manipulating its host troubles me. Its nervous system is exotic and difficult to understand. I can't quite shake the idea that the parasite does not require contact with its host in order to influence behavior. Interesting. A suitably large and complex specimen may be able to manipulate the mood of a sentient creature by proximity alone. Unscientific, founded on anxieties. So what's this log? The parasite seems completely incompatible with the common sprat. This is baffling and disappointing. I have a few theories. Sprat nucleotides are highly adaptive. The slug is half-complete creature. Mutations in sprat physiology render it a poor host for the parasite. They have a sense of taste and finds them distasteful. Option 2 is ridiculous, but not impossible. I'm delirious, we'll delete in the morning. Okay, so that gave me nothing. Slugs are slugs. Okay. Hello, sir. Geological survey notes. The world is beautiful beyond compare. I can see colors I never imagined existed. The sky is a voice and it's singing to me. I see the truth now. I see everything so clearly, so perfectly. The storms of Eridanos are notes in a great cosmic orchestra. The stars are the choir of the universe, and every word they sing is joy. I can't seem to stop smiling. I don't want to stop smiling, ever. So you were slugged. Interesting. Okay. Chief of the Savages, severed index finger. Index finger of the chief of the savages bitten off by his followers as they finally turned on him, as dissidents always do. Not wanting to permanently injure then celebrity Spencer Woolrick and lacking the resources to create an artificial finger, the director had security remove the index finger of one of the understudies. You now hold it in your hand. Gross. Why was it down here? Okay, that tells me Spencer might have brought a weird souvenir down here with him. That's a strange choice. That's a locked door. Okay. This just might be the other side of the building. Regular sprats. That's fine. Tossball card. Yeah, alright, so that was just down the other staircase, it looks like. I guess this would be if you came in the other direction.
Handled beautifully.
Thank you. This is the way... Maybe the way down? It's an elevator. It's an elevator, okay. We'll explore that in a moment. We have a locked door ahead of us. And a dead guy. Open says me. Okay, computer. What do we got? A nice casual exploration experience. Alright, just a notebook. Alright, what do we got? Supervisor clearance required. Accessing this terminal without supervisor clearance will result in an informal reprimand. Okay. Open last entry. From Human Resources to Zhao, who's writing the previous notes. This is to inform you that Riz is notified of your death. Great, glad they sent him an email. Violent physical trauma, accidentally encounter with local fauna, severe physiological reaction to company and company adjacent products, destruction of company property. After careful review, has approved the dissolution of your indenturement contract in accordance with company law. Your closest living relatives will be received one of the following. 1 regulation-sized crate of Spectrum Brown. Please note as a gesture of gratitude for your service, shipping and delivery fees have been waived. Always nice. Back. Supervisor clearance. Ludovico and Zhao. Please note in accordance with company policy, access the usage records. Data corruption detected. Records inaccessible, generating error report. Error report corrupted, failsafe protocol active. Dumping memory contents, dump successful. Access, yes. Printing memory contents. What does that say? Try to identify patterns what's in there. Okay, so I can isolate the passcode. Scanning by linguistic significance, possible matches. KAVI. Memorize the passcode. Alright, I learned a passcode for something. I don't know what. Let's go down. We've done a lot of exploring, so let's head this way and see where it takes us. It could... I don't know what's going to take us. Huh. The Holy Caves is the map I'm in, technically. I'm going up. This was a bunker. Maybe it was a bunker on the side of the building. Ooh. Oh, boy.
Easy does it.
There's definitely dudes in here. Parasite dudes? Canid host? Oh no, parasite dogs. The worst Quentin Tarantino movie.
We'll be over quickly. Down there, though.
Not even a scratch.
Great. Okay. Parasites. Interesting. Painted hosts. Where's the rest of you? There we go. Okay. Parasite egg pod. Mr. Acid light pistol. Get wrecked. Great. Got him. Thank you. Fantastic. Is that a way out? I'm like, why is Ludovico in the basement? Must just be the way out. Alright, so... here's bodies. Here's a parasite. If I look at the room I'm in, I can kind of explore back up that way. Let's explore this side passage first, because this is off the beaten. It's not on part of the loop. Parasite, mega canid host. Lots of dudes. Is this silenced still?
Want to try me?
Run away. Relocate. Oh, you got crazy things coming out of you. Let's not do this. Not today. Alright, level 36. I think that's actually max level. Put out of their happiness. What was that? Kill 15, 15. Okay. Alright. 10 points. Let's get up to 100. 100 persuade. Great. Hacking and lockpicking are, I think, are in good spots. These are fine, I think, in my opinion. Let's just push long guns all the way. I think that's good. Alright, perk. Detection radius, don't care. Movement speed. I haven't used time dilation in a sec, so that's maybe not as important for me right now. Let's see. Let's see. Talking into the microphone and testing my audio levels. There we go. That's the ticket. There we are. All right. Less weight. Can fast travel. Bonus from companions isn't actually that bad. Let's do that. Yeah, it's a good chunk of carry capacity. Let's make a quick reminder to people that I am streaming today. Great, 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 great. All right. Cool. Here we go. Pushing forward. Max level. Nothing gonna stop me now, I believe is the song. Okay. Dead parasites. Dead bones. I wonder if I'm just here too early and this is something the story's going to take me to later, but I just happened to find it. The grenade launcher, interesting. Geological survey notes. Several fascinating qualities of Eridanium slug. The parasite internal biology is highly modular. Organelles, nerve ending, blood vessels, hormone receptors exist inside the flesh. When attached to a suitable host, it behaves like a biological extension. Imagine having shoving a shunt into a terminal. The shunt is the parasite, the terminal is the host. All right, thought control. Yep, very obviously. Ambient reverberation in parasite nervous systems. During periods of electrical activity on the atmosphere, larger specimens display greater sensitivity. No upper limit to the size of the parasites. Caverns may have housed a particularly large specimen. Great. Can't wait. Super excited for that prospect. But everyone's dead down here. 'Cause I killed them all. All right. So, let's go up and to the right. Just finish our circuit here. Just make sure we didn't leave anything else alive. They were all dispatched with extreme prejudice. So, up the cavern we go. Got some sneaky grass here to look through. Some kinds of beasties. Parasite's dead. Canid's dead. Great. Glad to see that nothing too intense has happened over here. Where'd the body go? Did you explode? Am I standing on it? Nope, that's the canid. There it is. One big happy family.
Okay, here we go. Don't mess with us.
Great. No point in doing a lot more in terms of like grinding, but we will keep exploring and finding all the little nooks and crannies that we can. Is this just the way out? I guess so. All right, well, we've explored this whole area. Maybe later on they'll give me a mission to go here. The Holy Caves.
I wonder what they use this bunker for.
The mantisaurs are everywhere. Great. No escaping them. Did I find this place earlier? The caves are just behind the bunker, I guess. So, we need to bring back this information and then go talk to Ludovico and go to the pilot house. So, let's go back to these guys. Let's turn in all that ask for guests. Maybe just like sprint in that direction for a sec. Don't mind me, I'm just running away. Can I fast travel? Yes, I can. Even better. Great.
It's Hunter. Hunter. Sakes alive, people these days have no respect for a corporate name change. Welcome back.
See what you're selling. Hunting supplies. Sure, lots of guns. I don't see anything specific. Lots of guns, but no ammunition, oddly enough. Great. How's it going with you?
Thanks again. This all means a whole lot to me.
Sure. All right.
Hey there. You find us those keys?
I did.
That's all of them. You're a lifesaver and a half, Inspector. Lawrence, you got the bits?
Let's see, which pocket did I... Oh, they're in my hand.
Great.
Here you are, Inspector. We'll make sure to put in a good word with our friends, too. I can't wait to put this behind us.
Same. What are you going to do now?
We'll wait here a little longer and start clearing out their rooms when the shift changes. Not sure what we'll do with their belongings.
Lawrence, we talked about this. Remember? What belongings? Anyhow, thanks again, Inspector. Good luck with your investigation.
Thanks, I guess, you huge weirdos. All right, next up, we have things to do in the pilot house if we can get there. So let's head that way next. Just needs me to go up there. So let's go to the landing pad. We need to go over there. Is there a quick way? Nope, gotta go through. Maybe this side door. Go down. Yep, up to...
Huh? Huh? Who's there? I'll bury you! Like that! I'll show you! I just wanted to make you smile! We are just that good.
Well, at least they actually care about the enemies in the area. Those guys don't. It's the casual fight in public. And a giant parasite. Do you have anything to say about that, dude?
Why'd Helen have to go and die?
Nope. You don't care at all. Let's buy some ammo. Great. Great. And up the bridge we go to the pilot house. Another lovely view of the whole area, floating islands and such. Details. At max level. Feeling pretty good. Feeling all right. Always do a quick scan of everything. Maybe we'll get some more information about maybe some missions we can take or things we might need to get done for folk. Thank you. Oh. Great. All right. Into the spaceport. All right. We are going to talk to the constabulary to get the chef's video footage.
I don't like the way they're eyeing us, Captain.
Mysterious assailants is pretty straightforward information there, huh?
Hey, you! We've been looking for you, and by we, I mean Slug. Been real busy sniffing around Eridanos for clues, haven't you, Inspector? See, Slug Light Underground don't like that much.
All right, you're not very, obviously.
Slug light? Would that be some form of bioluminescence? No? Nothing?
Oh,
Should've
Rev.
kept your nose where it belonged,
Or
Inspector.
Vicar, I suppose.
Sick of all your meddling in their affairs. Our affairs, I mean. We're... Draw, you damn breadworm, draw!
So this is a farce.
You want to say that again, pal?
You're not really Slug. It's okay.
Woolly piss. Why'd we decide to do this? Hey, any chance we could reschedule? Maybe do this whole showdown business? Never?
If you tell me who it is I'm never rescheduling with.
Someone paid us to say we was slug and intimidate you. I don't know who, I swear it. They only ever sent notes. That's everything I know, honest. We were only gonna rough you up a little. You gotta believe me. And we're real sorry.
Get out of here.
You don't need to tell us twice. Come on, all. Let's get the hell out of here.
Great. Well, solves that problem. Where do you guys go? They don't care about these dudes running away.
I don't know what to make of Sublight Underground. Or Slug, I guess. I can't shake the feeling they had something to do with Miss Helen's death.
That's it? What's up?
We're not gonna trouble you again. I swear. Ignore us. Ignore us.
Oh, alright. Later, guys. Alright, so, got a big ol' area here. Prince of Tossball. Man who chafed. Harbor Master's office. Alright. Let's see what we can't dig up. And what is and isn't considered theft. Harbor Master.
You got an appointment?
Wow, you're straightforward.
Appointment?
I need to speak with... I don't know who Cedric is off the top of my head. Cedric.
Yeah, that's why you're here. Appointment?
Can I make one for right now?
Not entirely out of the question. Convince me.
I could put in a good word.
Wouldn't mind a new bolter pistol. I've fired mine so many times the tips nearly fell off. Let's give Mr. Kincannon a ring. Mr. Kincannon, got a person of interest here to see you. Think they've got business.
That sounds like our inspector. Please, send him up.
Alright, so I can go up and talk to him. But why would I want to right now? Don't need to speak with Kincaid yet. Maybe he wants to have me go against Sublight? Or go against Rizzo's? I wonder if this pisses them off instantly.
What was that? What do you think you're doing?
Nothing. Just ignore it.
Consider this your warning.
Well, I can get in here anyway, so whatevs. Got into your bathroom. It's not like you can do anything about it. Nah. I also do so much helpful stuff for you guys anyway. You're fine. What a useful thing to have snuck into. Alright, so I can go up there and talk to him. I won't just yet. Let's go keep exploring the buildings. Goods and sundry. Freighter crew.
Huh?
Oh, okay. Seems like the back
Reminds
room.
me of Rose. Just a bit.
Joe Dempsey. This way. Clot form serum. Interesting, okay. That's back outside. Let's talk to Joe before we go downstairs. Just out of curiosity. Sealed door. Maybe I'll get in there from the back way at some point. Who knows? What's up?
Hello. Welcome to Aridano's Dry Goods and Sundry, the most standard and unremarkable general store this side of Halcyon. I'm marketeer Joseph Dempsey, here to make your shopping experience as pleasant and normal as possible.
Standard and unremarkable.
Hey, folks take a lot of comfort in knowing their neighborhood general store is unchanging, eternal, like the land beneath their feet or the air in their lungs.
Okay.
Whoops. Forgot I ain't supposed to poeticize on work time. The drab nature of our store profits is what I meant. Now, can I sell you anything?
Let's see what you got. All right. Weapon-wise, nothing to write home about, it looks like. Do that. Sell any junk I had on me. Water-resistant wear, interesting. Steady hand. All right, lots of different regular things. Take these. Who knows, man? All right, you have nothing to say to me, so let's go down this staircase. Oh, very lovely. This is back out in open air. The
Hey,
copper
could I talk to you for a second?
bottom cantina. I will talk to you in a moment, sir. Spacer.
Got my sights on you.
Whatevs, dude. Let's talk to Ernest.
Haven't seen you around before, but that ain't no problem. All are welcome at the Copper Bottom Cantina, so long as their bits are good, huh? Can I get you something?
Well, how'd you end up bartending?
Yeah, so you notice that I'm a little off kilter, huh? Damn if it ain't been a while. I'm too old to run around anymore, but in my heyday, I used to play for the Rangers.
What position?
Position? I don't know. Got hit in the melon a lot, so I ain't the best in the memory department. Actually happened so often it became a specialty of mine.
That's a specialty?
Yep, Ernest the Bean Padilla, they called me. At least I think that's what they called me. League leader in hit by serves 2 years in a row. Folks started competing to see how many times they could hit me in a match. Called it quits not long after that. Ain't safe to take that many blows to the head.
Interesting. Well, let's see here. All right. You went here after the playing days ended. Okay.
I came out to coach the Rangers during training camp, but after a while, I had trouble remembering which player was which. Slug lets me bartend instead of recommending me for early retirement, for which I'm most grateful. I'd hate lying around like a deadbeat.
Well, don't see a lot of people who enjoy the career.
Absolutely. I know things can get rough, but I've had a more decent life than I've had any right to. Thanks for reliving the old days with me.
Sure,
Anyhow, I think I've talked plenty now. Is there something I can get you?
Well, anything interesting happening?
No, but some folks have been saying there was some kind of fight between a mechanical and some spacers last night. I didn't see it myself, and seems far-fetched. Deputy Wine Taster ain't exactly prone to wandering, nor are most other mechanicals that I'm aware of. There's a new Void Dan burn on my nice clean floor, but I think it's the doing of one of my customers.
Interesting. What do you got going on here? Lots of bevs. So many bevs. Okay. Great. Later, guy. Okay. There we go. All right. Sorry, I had to use my phone there really quick while we were chatting. All right. This guy wants to talk. How's it going, dude?
Hey there. Word around the spaceport is that you came in on the Unreliable. You a new crewmate?
I am the owner of the ship.
Cut the shit. I know Hawthorne's captain of that ship, and I know you ain't him. You want to try again?
The ship was left to me. Hawthorne is dead.
I see. Well, this would have been easier with Hawthorne, but I hope that if you're flying his ship, it means you're a freelancer too. Wonder if you can help me.
Quite possibly.
I run an outfit for the moving of less than legal goods. There's a particular piece of cargo needs delivering to a particular individual in the spaceport.
Okay.
Thing is, I don't know where the cargo is right now. The crewmate who handles that is in the clink for getting a little too disorderly in town. We've already attracted too much attention. Too risky to visit her myself. That's where you come in. You help us out, I'll give you an equal cut of our pay.
What do you need me to do?
Great to hear. First, you need to go meet the crewmate who got herself jailed. Cassidy Mills is the name. She'll know where the cargo is.
Okay. How will she know I'm working with you?
Oh, yeah, right. We have a secret phrase. I like boneless spratwurst. Say that and she'll know you're a friend.
Interesting. I'll get going.
Be seeing ya. Remember, Cassidy's at the constabulary. She might be a little wary, so be careful.
Good thing I'm going over there shortly. All right. Black Hole Birdie. I know where to find you now for later. Okay. Spacers. This was the store. Auto mechanical. Workbench. Great. That's not changing anything in damage, so I'm not going to worry about it yet. Great. Okay. I don't think I have the right info to be in here. Yep, that's what I thought. Yep, can't go in there yet. Didn't think I had the item, but gave it a shot. All right, later. Okay. Let us buy all the ammo. Great. Great. Okay. Stun batons. Tremor cleave. Great names. All right. Elite troop armor. All right. Thusly been explored.
This port seems real busy. Wonder if they're trying to compete with the groundbreaker.
Up we go. We're back at the Harbor Master. Okay. And then behind here is where we'll find those hooligans again. Hooligan again. Oh, interesting. I could go this way if I wanted to investigate, but I won't for now. I can also go up. There's those dudes. Let's go up. Let's see what's going on. Avoiding as much of the story as I possibly can. That is how games are played. Mag pick, great. There's Cannon. Go through here later. Down we go. All right. I've explored this building until I go talk to Cedric. This is restricted, at least back here. Maybe over here it's okay. Went through this area. Gonna look in that area next. So let's go back down the stairs and explore the kind of back half of this area. Oop. So let's see. Where do things take us? Oh, alright. So that's a new location. Restricted access is inside of this central junkyard of some kind. Auto mechanicals, just chilling. Nothing is stealing, which is nice. Okay. Oops, didn't mean to take that. I'll throw it away later. Can't open the doors. That's fine. Entry to the restricted area. The auto mechanical charging stations. Alright, this is stealing, so.
Sure.
Guys, go over there. No, don't steal. Nice and regular. Really normal things here. Just stealing stuff. Don't worry about it. Great.
On my way.
Alright. Can't go that way. Explore it in here. I'm not going to go inside that building yet. What's along the side? How are you?
We don't toss troublemakers out of airlocks. We just throw them over the edge.
As you should. As you should, soldier. Not stealing. Can't get up there. That's fine. Okay.
Housing people like cargo. Just another resource to be exploited.
Buy a bunk. Okay. Interesting. Buy bunks for all the different rooms. Auric West.
Hey, pal. Over here.
What's up?
Hey there. You looking to unwind, friend? Maybe you're on your way to the bar for a good time? Maybe you're interested in something a little better than beer or Adreno? Something with a little more kick?
Better than beer?
Bold claim, I know. But I wouldn't lie to you, friend. The name's Auric. I deal in, shall we say, holistic pharmaceuticals, natural substances and the like. You know, alternative stuff.
Great.
I know. Ooh, it came out of the ground. That's where worms live. I get it. I do. Why go for that homegrown shit when you could be pumping your body full of effort accelerators? Says it right on the Anti-Cleo's box. Better than nature, right?
It doesn't.
Well, I'm
say
gonna
that.
let you in on a little secret, pal. Those pharmaceuticals the corporations manufacture, not all of them are as good for you as the board wants you to believe.
That sounds... Oh, really?
Alternatives. That's the way to go, pal. Trust me. No matter what ails you, I got what you need.
What kind of alternatives do you sell?
What do I sell? I've got premium shit, my friend. Vitamins like you wouldn't believe. Calcium, vitamin D, reverse vitamin D.
What's
I got
reverse
everything.
vitamin D?
You got stress problems? I got stress solutions. Aromatherapy eases the mind. Diluted mantisaur essence, best kept secret in the business. And if you're a real freak, techniques to calm yourself by fooling your own mind. If they can tame the rage of a certain well-known tossball star, they can help anybody.
So he sells stuff to Birdie. Interesting. He's talking about, if he's bragging about a well-known tossball star. Interesting. Here's a security office. Still not stealing. Not making it bad for me to do this. Security office might be where I can find an ID, though. For my holographic shroud.
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
Okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about nothing. Alright, what do we got? Wait for docking procedures to finish, including ship captain wiring their docking fee. Greet the captain of the docked ship and request the fee. If repeat visitor, charge double the fee. Will not be contacted in advance. Retrieve manifest, charge a flat percentile-based tariff on each piece of cargo. Charge double if captain was surly. If captain complains, call the fixers. Offer cargo insurance for 5,000 bit fee. If they decline, notify fixers to rearrange cargo later. Retrieve loading mechanicals, move cargo to shipping yard, open and inspect cargo, anything not mentioned in manifest, including stowaway vermin or additional cargo, imparts a 2,000 bit fine per pound of cargo or individual animal found. If no additional unmentioned cargo is found, playing around. Okay. Alright, that's the security office. This doesn't appear to be off limits. Just we're in the shipping yard. Here is a nice ship yard. Alright. Benton Chan, okay. Try to explore those in a sec. There's some rooms over here and something back there in the restricted zone.
Heading out.
people. Can I close this door? Of course I can. Okay. Shipyard key card. Too bad I got hacking. Greetings, employee. Report unauthorized individuals. Shipping manifests. The Rat King. Cassidy Mills - Whitlock. 17 crates unmarked. Cacao milk, 1 package, unmarked, wrapped in brown paper. Container 2443. The Naner Spanker 258. 8 Rizzo's employees. 14 crates of confectionaries and beverages. 3 security armor, 3 stun batons. Moved to warehouse. Lost, landed in slug territory. Should their captain return, act as if you don't know what you're talking about. Sublighter, McDervish, 2 shipping mechanicals, 6 crates of weapons. Sent her back with enough with Spectrum to drown most of Fallbrook. Payment was light. Talk to the boss about it. Okay. Oh, what's up, dude?
You one of the new workers? A lost tourist? Wait, I don't care. Just don't knock anything over.
Got some questions.
Hey, if it meant I could ignore my work, I'd let you talk to me about sprat reproductive practices. Ask away.
Sure. How do you manage the shipping yard?
This terminal makes it pretty easy to match a ship's cargo to its manifest. If it ain't on the terminal, then it's someone else's problem.
It's pretty straightforward. What's so bad about managing cargo?
Nothing. I just hate working.
I get that. All right, later, dude.
Figured it wouldn't last. Anything else?
Not right now, I guess. See you around. I'll just stand here for a sec. Just don't worry about it. Great. All right. He's not chilling here anymore. Oh, there's a dude. Scout. Not cause trouble. Hole in the fence. Let's see what's going on over here, at the very least. Try to stay low key for a moment. Oh. I need more lockpicking. So, step 1, stealth skills. Step 2, lockpicking hat. Great. Great. Put back on this armor because it is the best armor I own. And this hat is pretty fun, but I'll leave it off for now. Put that on instead for better stuff. There's a guy right there. I can climb in this way to be real sneaky. I don't know if it's really worth it or not. Wow, an empty box. So what would be the point of being in here? Okay. We're just being real quiet. Smuggled cargo. Okay. I'll come back here for that item later after I talk, because I don't want to skip the mission, basically. Great. All right. I don't want to kind of accidentally solve the missions without really trying, you know? Doesn't make it as fun. Mechanicals are doing their jobs over here. These are just turlets. Spacers. All right. It's frowned upon to open the door that way. It's the Grand Colonial, $2,000 for your cartridge. Waiver. Shopping underground, not responsible for damages incurred by you while you rent this unit. Not guaranteed. Okay, return to route. Rent unit occupied. Okay, so I can't rent them. I can only break into them if I try. And I feel like that will be hard to do. Okay. Let's try to unlock as many of them as I can while we're chilling here. Great. Don't worry about me, dude. Don't worry about me, dude. Alright, these are all unlocked. Great. Let's see what's going on. Nothing crazy in this room. 2-hour energy brew. Some mag picks. Not much else in here. What about you, dude? These all seem to be about the same information. A little dirtier. A little messy. Bypass shunts. Slug worker identity cartridge. Let's go. I am now invisible. That's invisible with a silent W. So we're going to go over here next. Just last room to check. See if anything is available and worthwhile. If not, next row of houses. Great. Great. What do we got? Another messy room. Lots of drinking. Some stains. Rum and something. Tore out the wall a little bit. What's going on here? Green light pours from a hole in the wall. It's sickly warmth the way it makes your hair stand on end. Radiation. Unlikely the space between the outer walls is radioactive. Extremely dangerous for prolonged use. So much for a moderate luxury. Interesting. Alright. Just some bevs. Interesting. Alright. Explored this area. Let's go talk to the constable. He's my next stop. These are the cells. Who are you? What's your name? Cassidy Mills. There you are. You're empty. Just a regular spacer. And empty. Alright, Cassidy, what's up?
Don't think I know you. What do you want?
I like boneless spratwurst.
Yep, that sure is the passphrase, even if it is dumb as hell. What's Dash's plan?
I'm your mark for retrieval. Tell me what you know and where I'm going.
You're looking for cargo from our ship, the Rat King. Small package, wrapped in brown paper. It got moved to the shipping yard, but I'm not completely sure where.
Alright, I do, so that's fine. How am I supposed to find it?
I'm sure some sluggite knows how to find it, or has it listed in a terminal. All else fails, you could just chase the joint.
Sure.
Might end up with some extra loot for your troubles.
That is true. Okay, so what does it now have to say about that? Look for employee inventory or record. Constabulary terminal keycard. Alright, we'll do that next after we talk here with our friends. Actually, no. All at once. Solve a problem. Oh, I've seen the smuggled goods, so it knows where they are. That makes sense. Let's go over there and grab them really quick. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about me. I am really unremarkable. I'm just the most important person in the entire galaxy. Good thing I have this handy dandy secret identity. Don't worry about me, pal. I am just real sneaky. Let's go this way.
Great work.
Alright, you're not in front of me, so that's fine. Okay, can't go anything else over here. What do we got? You're a dude. Not worth $40.
You're an artist, Captain.
Great. I'm now unhidden, but that's fine. The stolen goods are right here. I will jump out this way, and no one will ever be the wiser. Great. Let's go back to Cassidy. Don't even worry about it. I'm just that good at looking around for stuff. All right.
Back, I see. Hope the law hasn't caught on to what you're doing. Law meaning authorities, that is, not the forces running the universe.
What'd you do to get arrested?
This is gonna sound a little stupid, but I got a thing about mechanicals. Don't like the way they move or the sounds they make. Gives me the creeps.
I agree.
I was drinking with Dash in the cantina when a funny-looking one trotted up beside us. Seemed like it was some kind of monster, so I started yelling, banging on it. Don't know what happened next, but I think it involved another mechanical. I passed right out then, and when I woke back up, I was here. Not the most graceful thing I've ever done.
Well, that is one way to have things happen. I've got the cargo.
Applications? Grand. The recipient is Joseph Dempsey. He runs the Eridanos Dry Goods and Sundry.
Great. One delivery coming up. He's right there. Or right here. What's up, dude?
Welcome back. The Eridanos Dry Goods and Sundry is just as standard and unremarkable as when you left it.
It's always nice to know. I've got a shipment for you.
Shipment, you say? The only shipment I'm expecting is 100 pounds of salt tuna a week from now. And I certainly don't expect it to be brought by an inspector.
I like boneless spratwurst.
Is that supposed to be some kind of code phrase? It has no nuance, no subtlety. Sticks out like a bent nail. A constable could detect that from the other side of Eridanos. I learn about secret codes in my off time. For fun. It's never anything that I actually need to use, mind.
Well, I'm no constable.
An independent, huh? Be a big risk letting you into my sanctum. Though if you're telling the truth, I think it'd be more than worth it. All right. Follow me to the back.
Cool. Nothing to steal in the cash register, it seems. Oh, shit.
So, as you can see, this actually ain't the most standard and unremarkable general store this side of Halcyon. Welcome to my black market. Whatever you're here for, weapons, information, contraband, cane and ointment, I've got it. Sorry for the frosty reception. Had to make sure you weren't with the constable. But seeing how you're a freelancer, I hope I ain't got nothing to worry about.
You don't. I can be trusted. Can I peruse your wares?
Regular wares? Sure. Currently waiting on my next black market shipment, so come back in a bit if you want to see those. Here's your pay. Good doing business with you, especially seeing how you didn't take this to the constable. Would have been a mighty pain in my tail end.
Yeah. What's in the box?
See? No. But I might tell you what's in it, so long as... Let's have a little... Contraband weapon parts, a few chemical... Oh, and a canister of trimethyl sulfoxide. Where dimethyl sulfoxide is good at keeping folks in stasis, trimethyl sulfoxide is nice for helping refrigerators run. Useful stuff.
Good to know. What do you got? I think this is the same store. Yeah, looks like it's the same. Oh, special item though, the Onslaught. Buy that. And he had an identity cartridge. Interesting. So that'd be the other way to get it, I guess. Light machine gun. Alright, so that's just like a regular weapon. Well, later, dude, I guess. I can't close this, but it'd be hilarious to steal all this and then sell it back to him. That's exactly what I intend to do. Feeling good. The back room. Moap fizzy tea. Oh. Interesting. What's back here? Weird that you can view this from inside the store. Where does this take me? There's just like a ladder to your secret black market store. That's a weird thing. I wonder if I went through there initially, he would have been like, "Oh, you found my black market store."
Greetings again, my...
What's up, dude? Let's trade. I'm gonna sell you all the stuff I just stole. Alright, so, weapons-wise, picked up this, that, and this, and that, and this, and that, and this. Armor. I just picked up Advanced Defensive Helmet and Elite Troop Armor. Maybe hold on to these and give them to somebody. Don't need you. Or Adrena time. I have too many of every mod. Great, later, guy. Alright, next up, going back to Dash over here. Alright, what's up?
Hope the job's coming along well. No sign of the constable, which really makes me more nervous.
One package of goods delivered and signed for.
Excellent. Let's divvy up the payment 3 ways and we can consider this matter settled.
3 ways, I did all the work, you're lucky to get anything. Yep, I'm pretty straightforward, though.
Thank the law. Should be just enough to get Cass out of her damn cell. I guess breaking even is better than leaving with your partner in the clink.
True, dude.
You might not be Hawthorne, but you can sure resolve a problem like he could. Maybe better. Thanks again for all your help.
Of course, man. Alright. So now, we're going to talk to the constable and get the footage. Back up we go. This ain't stealing. Deputy Wine Taser. Okay. Hello, Deputy.
Greetings, non-criminally associated individual. The Rizzo's constabulary is currently not closed due to a sprat infestation. Bureaucratic processes are currently suspended. At present, criminal reports do not require paperwork. Please lament only in marked lamentation zones. Please speak clearly into this unit's recording instruments.
What's this about a sprat infestations?
Error. Informational limitations found. 2. Reciting limitation 1. Do not tell users about constabulary sprat infestation. We do not need to pay the health inspector's bribe a third time.
Sure.
Limitation 2. Do not read informational limitations aloud, especially not to any of those void-damned snot-nosed guests, or I'll have you sold for parts.
Great. Good to hear it. Why are you Deputy Wine Taster?
Unit designation no longer Wine taster. Unit designation now deputy.
Great. Do they double as weapons? What's your favorite wine?
Unit does not have a favorite wine. Unit is incapable of taste.
Do they double as weapons?
While potential lethality of unit instrumentation bears towards 95% violent utilization of equipment would void unit warranty.
Don't want to have that happen.
Those constabularies must include at least one deputy constable among the pool of available Rizzo's employee candidates. This unit was considered the most competent.
All right.
How may this
I need to acquire the Grand Colonial Kitchen security footage.
all requests for security footage require a nominal compulsory bribe? Is that acceptable?
No.
Request.
All right, I'll come back for it later. Can I just walk back here and get it? Of course I can. I mean, it's not a lot of bits, but it's not no bits.
Oh no. No, 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 no.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Well.
An aberration in the timeline for this organic being has occurred. Behold, the body of Maria Keene, formerly the constable of the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. No signs of life detected. Maria Keene is survived by no known relatives.
She did. There are small wounds. She was shot in the head and the neck.
Excellent observation, Inspector. Multiple wounds located in the frontal bone and between the clavicles suggest she was facing away from her attacker. Furthermore, the location and circumference of exit wounds suggest a firearm with unconventional ammunition.
The Needler again. Sounds like the same weapon that killed the mascot.
Yes, Inspector. These entry wounds match the profile previously detected on the Rizzo's Rangers mascot. Constable Maria Keene was likely killed by someone wielding the Needler.
What's with the casings on the ground?
These casings are too minuscule for conventional small caliber firearms. Each casing resembles a lancing needle used for medical and surgical purposes.
Scan her blood for toxin.
High concentration of potassium chloride detected. Trace amounts of neurotoxin detected.
All right. Make them pay.
Has been noted. This unit has been programmed. Banter protocol.
Terminal key card. Singularity steals sawed-off shotgun. Aggressively sawed-off shotgun. Singular weapon is Singularity Steel. Renowned space pirate gun hand Gardner. Weapon is just as board approved as its wielder Serial, and thankfully just a prop. Interesting. Alright, well, did you know that they were dead? No letting prisoners out for walks even if they ask nicely.
Greetings, criminal. This unit would implore you to confess to your crime of landing with an expired permit. Please explicate your defense into this unit's recording equipment.
My permit wasn't expired, Scrapheap. You probably just scanned it wrong.
Error. Unit's permit reading equipment was updated only last week. Please tell a different lie.
I like that.
You're a mechanical. You ain't got the foggiest idea whether I'm telling the truth or not.
Correct. criminal. However, Constable Keen has decreed that this unit will remain here, questioning you every minute until you submit a confession. Error. Information on recent exchange lost. Restarting conversation. Criminal. This unit would implore you to confess to your crime of landing with an expired permit.
You know what? My permit was fake after all. Let me out of here.
Funny. Internment logs. Cassidy Mills. Smuggling. Is fate accompli? Sending arrest report. Following Cassidy Mills. Attempted smuggling as a hobby. Few years of unsupervised practice. Elevate attempted smuggling into an art form. Attempted. Cassidy has successfully smuggled anything. She's clumsy to the extreme. Obvious to a fault. Couldn't hide in a desert. Hide sand in a desert. Okay. All right. Suspicion of smuggling constitutes dissident, irresponsible, or otherwise untoward behavior. Okay. Zuber. Semi-conscious earlier yesterday morning, lying amongst the remains of a crate of Rizzo's confectionaries. 15 bits, market loss approximately 1,500 bits, of course. Oza began to rave and yell. Rizzo has slugs. Slugs, they'll kill us all. Apprehended and brought to the constables. Bureaucrats run to work on defamation papers, which in tandem, okay. 6 arrests this month. Messages. Passcode. I love terror on Monarch. Maria Keene from Ludovico. I know you don't need to hear this. Please be on your guard. Spaceport is technically outside my jurisdiction. You're the only representative of company law in slug territory. More than I can reasonably expect from you, but I'd appreciate if you kept an eye on Kincannon. He's looking for an opportunity to seize control of the entire complex, and you're keeping him in check. You are the first, last, and only line of defense. I know you have dreams of something bigger than Eridanos. Too bad she is dead. Diagnostics. Record archives not found. Deleting record archives requires high-level clearance. Data recovery. Write new archive recovery subroutine. Interesting. Enter supervisor clearance passcode. Welcome Amir Zhao. Repairing archive delivery subroutine. Okay, so I found this earlier, so that's why I can get in here. 1 entry recovered. Redacted text. Ludovico. User activated unit. Behavior overrides. For Burbage 3000. Okay. Ludovico changed this guy. Hostility protocols updated. Destination sent to the ballroom. Parameters updated. System activated. Memory weight contingency. So Ludovico straight up programmed the computer to do that. Okay. Or the robot. Kitchen footage. Alright. Now what? Talk to Spencer later. Right? Inventory. Security footage from the grand kitchen at the time of the last meal prep shows the chef working on the dish. Spencer Woolrich and bellhop Owens enter. Owens hands something to Spencer and leaves. Spencer then appears, say things to the chef, turns away and walks off screen. Empties something into the food and exits. Okay. Do you happen to know?
Please.
Constable Keen is dead.
Understood. This unit requires a moment to process this information. Information processed. Personal designation upgraded to acting constable. Thank you, law-abiding consumer.
Was the latest victim they could strike? I could use your help finding the killer.
This unit is incapable of inspection, deduction, unassisted apprehension, or aggressive pursuit.
Never mind. Did you kill Keen?
Has been programmed.
Okay. Thanks for the talk. Great. All right. So, let's talk to the Prince of Tossball. He's next. Down here in the canteen. So Ludovico reprogrammed the acting droid to go to the ballroom to kill her. But why? What's the whole point of this all?
What do you want?
You are Black Hole Birdie, right?
Not so loud. How'd you know it was me?
You have a line, you have a name at the point of your head. I'm an inspector, and a damn good one.
Yeah, that makes sense. You must be a good one to sniff me out.
Good.
I'm in no mood to sign autographs, and I hate disappointing fans. So I'm lying low. You know, incompleto.
Oof. Incognito.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's kinda neato. Oh, what's it matter? Helen's gone. She's gone and nothing I do will bring her back. I've been trying to find who did this. That's what she would do. Track down the killer and bring them to justice. But I'm stumped. And not very clever. Being bright was always Helen's thing.
There are many types of intelligence, Mr. Holcomb. For example, your expertise on the field. Your hack attack is nothing short of brilliant.
Facts. That's nice. I care about the man's alibi.
Oh, so you're the inspector. Hope you have more luck figuring things out than me. You probably want to ask me some questions, huh? I'm sure you're asking everybody questions, so you can find Helen's killer.
Correct.
So, how do I help?
What were you doing when Helen died?
I was getting blotto with the rest of the Rangers.
What's that?
You know, soaked, muddled, preserved.
He's saying he was drunk, Captain.
The team noticed I was in a bad way when I got back to the hotel. When I told them Helen and I were Splitsville, they wanted to cheer me up. We were up the pole afore evening. The hotel staff said we was bothering the other guests on account of all the crying and yelling and practice body tackling. Zeke said we should move elsewhere, get some air.
Where'd you go?
We ended up at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. I think somebody wanted to pet a woolly cow. There was this one cow off away from the others. Zeke figured it'd be a laugh to get her drunk. One thing led to another, and I think we might have maybe, you know, stolen her.
So the woolly cow on the VIP floor was your doing.
Oh, wow. That's real clever of you to figure out. Helen would have liked you, I'd wager. Say, is the cow okay?
She's probably fine.
That's good. I hope she doesn't have a hangover or nothing. My memory's a little muddled after that. I guess me and the team got split up, because I know I was on my own at the pilot house for a time.
Could anyone from the pilot house back that up?
I reckon not. See, I went to the weather station. I was looking for where Helen stashed her data pad for safekeeping, right? She'd asked me to get it, mind. I wasn't stealing. I'm no thief.
Why do you think she couldn't get it herself?
I don't know. I didn't ask. On account of she asked me in a note sent to my hotel room. Paper usually ain't too chatty. That's a joke.
I know.
I found the data pad at the weather station, like Helen said, but then a guard found me. She started yelling about how I was trespassing and in serious trouble. Thing is, it was real dark out there. So dark, she couldn't tell who I was.
Okay. What'd you do?
Long story short, I got out of there. Ran like the Rangers were down by 3, and I just bronzed the toss ball in the Friday zone.
Where'd you go?
I didn't know where I was going, but my legs took me straight to my friend's... I mean, to my... fridge... Raider.
Who was it?
I don't want to tell you. I'll get in trouble.
Not having a witness puts you in more trouble. What about you, Parvati?
Good one, Captain. Oh, you're serious? You want me to be the bad inspector? Are you sure?
Give it your best shot.
Oh, fine. I'll do my best. Here goes nothing. Look, Mr. Black Hole, sir. If you know anything about Ms. Helen's death, you need to tell us. 'Cause the inspectors, real determined to hunt the killer down, and you seem like a real kind-hearted man, and I'd hate to see you get caught up in this mess.
I apologize, ma'am, but I'm confused. I thought your boss was the good inspector.
Sorry, I messed up, didn't
I'll take it from here.
All right, I get the idea. Jeez. Look, I talked to Auric, okay? Auric West. Hangs out around
Auric
Spaceport.
West.
He's the one who taught me the breathing exercises I use to calm down.
Good, so that was mentioned already. The alternative medicine dealer?
Yep, that's the one.
All right.
So now you have the whole story. Woke up the next morning with Helen's data pad in my hand and the...
Let's see the data pad.
Oh, yeah, you'll probably want to... Yeah, of course. Of course. Helen sure did have the prettiest handwriting.
I am sorry about that.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Sorry. Here you go, Inspector. Hopefully they make more sense to you. I couldn't make heads or tails of them. Either she was
Okay.
in code or I'm dumber than a bag of hammers. I tried for hours to crack her notes, but it's like I said. Being bright was Helen's thing.
Okay. I'm not sure a blackout will cut your timeline.
I know that. But you gotta believe me. I would never hurt Helen, no matter how drunk I was. You could preserve me in Spectrum Brown and I wouldn't even look at her funny. I want to help you find her killer, Inspector. I knew Helen better than anybody. And it could be handy to have a guy like me around, in case anybody gives you trouble.
It's better if you're not
I
involved.
get it. I'll head back to the Grand Colonial then. Unless you need me for anything else.
I have some more questions. Helen Auric. Why'd you that mascot come to my room?
I remember sending her the recording, but... Law, I was halfway to preserved by then. If I'd said something dumb, folks might think I was involved in her death. I was scared of looking suspicious.
There's nothing incriminating. You had your man break into Helen's room.
Wish that were the dumb...
Alright. Later, dude. Let's go over here to Auric.
What can I do you for?
I want to ask you some questions about Birdie.
Wait, you ain't a sheriff, right? You gotta tell me if you're a sheriff.
I am a freelance inspector.
I'll be honest, I don't really know where that puts us.
I'm not here to bring you trouble, I just want to talk.
All right, fine. Yeah, I know Birdie. So what?
You taught him some breathing techniques.
Yeah, that was me. Birdie's got a temper, but he's not a bad kid, you know? He's trying to work on it.
How do you know him?
He may or may not buy alternatives from me from time to time. A little diluted mantis or essence here, a little vitamin B negative there.
Okay. What for?
He's stressed out of his mind, the poor guy. Everyone knows his name. Can't turn around without having to sign an autograph. Then you throw in playing tossball for a living. Violence like that, it does things to a body. It does things to the head.
How do you mean tossball does things to the head?
Come on. Birdie's a damn good hacker, but taking that many blows to the noggin would scramble anyone's upstairs business. I know it's knocked a few of his memories loose. I worry about him, that's all. He's a good kid. Got a good heart.
All right. Was Birdie with you the night Halcyon Helen was killed?
Yeah. Damn shame about that. Birdie thought the world of Helen, you know. He showed up drunk at my place wanting to talk about the breakup. Helen dumped him, he said. Boy, was he in a bad way. I'd never seen him like that before. We talked for a while, and when he felt better, I sent him back to the hotel. Told him to drink more water and get some sleep.
Okay. That's all for now. All right. Okay. Oh, I'm jumping, that's why. I'm gonna go back to the caves here really quick. I think I missed something. So let's see.
Here we go. Down they go.
Hey, let's not do that. Do your thing.
Really an illusion anyway. Got 'em all.
Great. All right. Virgil. I thought I saw a building over here and kind of ignored it. What do you got going on for me, buddy?
What is this? Another soul willing to brave the dangers of the wilderness? How thrilling to find my paramour out here in the wilds. Virgil Henderson at your service. Board surprise auditor and 5th finest shot this side of Halcyon. Delighted to meet you.
Okay. Finances of local canids. There we go.
Of course I'm not. The Bureau of Creatures and Land Auditor was by last month. I certainly won't be encroaching upon her territory. She bites. I'm here to conduct a surprise audit of the local holy caves, Rizzo's lone leased property in the reserve. It is rather notedly empty. Worse, it seems the evacuation occurred without anyone filing the proper emergency paperwork. Tut tut.
Interesting. They aren't Rizzo's personnel. How are you going to audit them?
All Rizzo's facilities require consistent logging of work conditions. I suspect there will be information regarding the bunker during its prime, should I look into the right places. With all this in mind, there is a small issue. I actually conducted an investigation of this facility several years ago. Since my biometric data might still be registered, it's possible that my entering the facility would not be legally classified a surprise. To be sure.
I could investigate for you.
An uncertain suggestion. There are no shortage of legal loopholes for freelance work, but I fear setting my work on the shoulders of someone I've never met before. I may be able to hire you, but let me ask you a question to see if you're fit to represent me first.
Sure.
How much do you know about free market economics?
Wow. That's funny. I'm more cost effective than dying. That's straightforward.
That's a sufficient amount of market knowledge indeed. I knew you were the right person for the job. Head into the holy caves and see what you can find. Keep your eyes open for journals, terminals, data pads, anything that might contain info about the operation.
Great.
I'm counting on you.
Let's do it. Back to the caves, boys. Everyone should already be dead, so this will just be a quick run through, I think. Let's hope everybody's dead. Geological survey. Authorized name. The slugs describe a life form. Once we determine whether the creature is a viable flavoring agent, confection, or drinkable after fermentation, branding department will provide a more consumer-friendly name. A parasite reveals an incomplete system of rudimentary organs, half-creature, an unfinished accident of orthogenesis. But how can this be? Hostile to all life forms. Parasitism implies a rich biological diversity. I theorize that the slug is not truly endemic to the planet, was created in the organic waste of the same terraforming. And back out we go. This way. I'm gonna sneeze. Pardon me, everybody. Hand sanitizer, an important item for anybody's desk. All right. Let's go talk to Virgil again, now that we've run through the cave so fast and sneaky. Not sure of what's up this road over here either. I think it's just... might just be empty. I think it's funny, as a tent, but then has a modular toilet.
Excellent to see you again, my friend. Hope you've been keeping your head high.
I think I found everything.
What are these? Research data pads? Not quite what I expected. Let's see what they say. Parasites, caves, thought control. He did what now? Well, it doesn't look like any of this is in violation, but it is disturbing.
I agree.
And disturbing a surprised auditor is as foul as failing to file proper paperwork. Rizos shall pay dividends for my psychological damage. Here's your reward, my friend.
Totes.
Your contributions to the field of surprise auditing shall not go forgotten.
Surprise auditing is kind of funny. All right, later, dude. Let's go up this way and see if there's anything kind of along this road. Just out of curiosity more than anything else. Or where it will take me and end up. Hermit's cabin's over there, but oh, there's a building. It's a building worth fast traveling to. An excavator of some kind. Mantisaurs.
Okay, here we go. Good job, Cap. That's the last of them.
Great. Alright, they're all dead. Guess nothing really of interest over here. Alright. So. Talk to Ludovico about all these things. Talk to Spencer next, though. So we're going to go back to the hotel entrance. And while this loads, I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll be right back.
So what's the plan?
And we are back. Welcome, welcome. We're in the Outer Worlds. We're gonna go talk to Spencer and be like, hey dude, why'd you poison her? Why'd you do it? Why? Let's talk to Bellhop Norval.
You returned. Now.
Nope. Nothing to say. Alright. Why do I have jumper cables or something? Bending machine power cables. Helen's data pad. Oh, what was that? Unrelated word, sentence fragments, seemingly random numbers conceal its true meaning. These are all powered up, so I don't know about that. But let's go to the VIP floor.
Always so nice to hear you, Inspector. I'll get you to your floor on the double.
We are going to the VIP guest floor.
You see Black Hole Birdie, be sure to get an autograph for me. Just joking. I've already got one.
All right, here we are. Time to talk to Spencer. Not dead yet, I see. Let me look the part. Great.
You're here. I hope you have the Photon Proto-Distributor, or we're never leaving this damn facility. That was from the Twin Spies. I played a sentient mechanical. Ask me anything.
Thrilling.
I might even give you a straight answer.
I've learned a thing or two about your activities.
Oh, have you now? Please do go on. Don't leave me in suspense.
What was it? You wanted it with a Terra Ray bile gland?
What? That damn bellhop promised discretion. Well, if you must know, it's an appetite suppressant. How do you think I keep my form so lithe? Terra Ray glands keep me from feeling hunger pangs.
I have footage of you tampering with her meal.
Tampering? No, no, no. I just happened to be passing through the kitchen and saw a dish that looked good. If being hungry is a crime, you better indict 3/4 of Halcyon.
If it was a suppressant, you wouldn't be hungry if you took it.
Oh, well, there's... Maybe I just wanted to see what was in it. Oh, law. What a pathetic defense. As it so happens, I may not have had the Terra Ray gland acquired for personal use. I may have placed it in Bellamy's meal. But before you indict me, please, just listen. I wasn't trying to kill her.
So you lied about being poisoned. Talk. Just straightforward.
I will. Terra Ray glands aren't supposed to be lethally poisonous. They're supposed to cause extreme lethargy, as if you'd inhaled several quarts of Spectrum vodka. She would have had to eat 6 or 7 of the glands to die, and even then it would be an extended, arduous process.
Maybe you played an toxicologist on the Aether Wave. Why poison her at all, though?
I was just getting to that. I only wanted her to be incapacitated during the Brown unveiling. With her out of commission, the next available celebrity, myself, would get to host the unveiling. Please think twice about telling the administrator of my misdeeds. If he learns the truth, what's left of my career will be left in shambles.
This can stay between us for now. What should I say instead?
Tell him it was a...
Oh,
I
boy.
promise,
It's more fun to keep you in suspense.
if you aren't a Satan.
Great. Alright, so back to the room, I guess. I could still go back and talk to the constable, though. I don't know if that's sort of like jumping the gun. Oh, I can't travel from this room anyway. Let's go back to my room.
So nice to hear you. Next stop.
How's everyone doing?
I do love all the wall space. So much room for trophies.
Flyer, sure. There's Max. Here's my wall of investigation. People are dying all over the place. Examine closely. Examine. Consider the complex. Look at the spaceport. Okay. Look at the retreat. Okay. Step back. Additional evidence. Amir Zhao's logs. Development of Spectrum Brown. A strange new life form in the Wilderness Reserve. I've been looking at them for hours now. Essential ingredient in Spectrum Brown. I didn't realize they put the slug in the drink. Newest flavor of vodka. A disaster waiting to happen. At the bottom of each bottle lies the corpse of a parasite. How did I not notice there was a literal parasite in the bottles? I guess you wouldn't see it here. There's the toss ball stick. All right. Let's go talk to the constable if we can. Give everybody some perks here. What did she get? Ability damage. That seems good. Great. 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 Alright, can I fast travel from here? Yeah, let's go up to the spaceport. Talk to the constable here. We did get an appointment. We might as well. Before we turn everything into Ludovico and say, I know you killed her. You've reprogrammed that droid. Alright, let's go talk. Harbor Master. Up we go. Here's just your side room, it looks like. Nothing suspicious here. Lots of guns on the wall.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What's up here?
Fingerprint analysis shows this display case was recently opened or closed.
The gun on the bottom looks special. Has it been customized?
The grip has been modified for a specific wielder, most likely the rifle's owner. Additionally, the plasma rifle sights appear to have been realigned to better accommodate a shooter with slight myopia in one eye.
Analyze the fingerprints.
The fingerprints belong to Cedric Kincannon.
Alright, so he... Just making sure. So he...
Admiring my rifle. Had it custom fitted by a woman on Monarch.
Can't steal those in front of you. Dissonant Queen. Chapter 3. Alright, buddy. Let's talk for a sec.
If it isn't the inspector, I was hoping you'd swing by. Here for my alibi, I assume.
I want an explanation for the nonsense outside.
Another murder? Drunk raptidons? Black Hole Birdie practicing his hacking in the middle of the street? Stop me if it's one of those, or I'll just keep guessing.
I had to run with some slug agents.
Sounds as though you've already sorted it out yourself.
How'd they get their hands on their gear?
Slug uniforms do seem to go missing from the hotel lawn.
Okay.
Now ask yourself this. Why would anyone give thugs slug gear and send them after you?
They want to pit me against you. They're trying to yeah.
Right again, Inspector. But I can't fathom who would benefit from tarnishing my reputation like that. Can you?
Well, Ludovico more than anybody.
You said it, not me.
Great.
So, as you've deduced,
Okay.
that's settled.
Let's hear it.
Let's see. That night, I was... torturing Elliot Nasser for information on missing cargo. That was a messy one. Didn't break until nearly noon the next day. Can you imagine?
Where would I find Nasser to verify that?
An excellent question. I had his body dropped off the edge of the land complex.
Straightforward.
I'm not sure what happened to it from there, scientifically speaking. Maybe it dissolved? Ultimately, though, it doesn't matter. You'd be a fool to believe me, regardless of what I told you. People lie, and I am, incriminatingly, people.
You are people. You're a real piece of shit. I'm trying to clear you of murder here.
And I appreciate that, Inspector. The fact of the matter is, I know I didn't kill Helen, and I trust you fully and completely to find whoever did.
I do like you're a real piece of shit.
However, you might consider pursuing not my means, but my motive. Why in the name of the architect would I kill Halcyon Helen? She was making me a fortune.
It's a net loss for Slug, huh?
Considering a line of commemorative merchandise, still, that's nothing compared to what Helen would have made us in the long run. I'd offer to assist you in your work, but I have a mystery of my own to solve, I'm afraid.
Anything I should look into?
You may very well want to. This particular trouble strikes me as not unrelated to your investigation. Items are disappearing from Slug's storage and processing warehouse. The thefts began a week before Helen's unfortunate death. There have been more instances since. Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going missing and cargo going missing. This is the latter.
Okay. What's gone missing?
Nothing unsavory, and nothing Ludovico shouldn't know about, if that's your concern. I'm quite serious when I say Slug is a legitimate business. As to the specifics, I'm not sure. The warehouse foreman should be able to tell you.
Okay.
Before you ask, I know the difference between
Yeah,
cargo...
you just said that. What's the connection to the murder?
I'm not sure. I'm only confident there is one.
Okay.
The theft began mere days before Helen's untimely demise is an extraordinary coincidence. I'm not a man who believes in happenstance, Inspector. I do not trust it.
Fair. Can't guarantee the theft isn't related to the murder.
I certainly wouldn't take that bet. Regardless, this will be fun. You out in the field, chasing down leads. Me, scheming in my office, preparing to unspeakably mangle the perpetrator.
What a fun time. Whoever's behind this is going to jail, not coming to you.
You do recall, Inspector, that I'm not to be trusted? But certainly, whatever you say. You'll want to speak with Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman. I've cleared her as a suspect myself, but should she refuse to cooperate, shoot her. No, I'm joking. If she won't cooperate, tell me and I will shoot her. And do feel free to search my office for clues while you're here. Don't hold back on my account.
Before I get started...
Is there something else you wanted to discuss?
I have more questions about Helen. Did you have any dealings with her?
Helen was strangely curious about the private business operations around Eridanos. She said it was role research. But how much business know-how does one actor truly need for an action picture? I also arranged to have Helen supplied with mag picks, bypass shunts, and other hacking tools. She wanted to buy in bulk.
Why didn't you help her?
Because she paid
Oh,
me
why
to
did you
leave,
help her?
Inspector. Besides, Helen was enjoyable company. She was confident, resourceful, determined, not unlike you, now that I consider it.
Great. Who would want her dead?
That is the question, isn't it, Inspector? Tell me, do you really believe Helen's death was a mere crime of passion? Or one of petty career jealousy?
You don't.
A smart approach, Inspector. And yet, this murder is bigger than Miss Helen's personal life. Bigger than her latest moving picture.
I'm listening.
Her actions in the time leading up to her death do not align with those of an actor on Eridanos solely to promote Spectrum Brown. Stay sharp, Inspector. Now is not the time to lose focus. Because whoever did kill Helen is not going to come forward so easily.
You know more than you're telling me.
I might. Your point?
You're getting away with less than you think.
Now that is. Be very careful, Inspector. I'd very much like to see you still around for the grand finale. Whenever it comes. Whatever shape it takes.
He is a pretty interesting character. That's all I wanted to know.
One moment, if you please, Inspector. What or who made you decide to investigate me?
You're one of the major players.
Understandable. A man of my... Now then.
Why does Ludovico hate you?
The original incident? Well,
Did you put a Raptidon head in his bed?
No. Our combative relationship stems from paperwork, mundanely enough. Had Lou wanted Rizzo's to retain full control of Eridanos, he shouldn't have skimmed the revised contract I sent him. Lou's an administrator, for law's sake. I thought he would adore all the fine print I added.
How fine of a print are we talking?
Still technically visible to the human eye, but only just. You're quite good at this. It was all perfectly legal, too, which irked Lou to no end. My power grab, as Lou called it, planted the seed of hatred. And Lou, obsessed with what should have been, has made sure to water it daily with his bitterness and anger.
You should make peace with him.
Alas, I can't. I am, first and foremost, the head of Slug, and it simply wouldn't be good for business.
I guess that's fair.
Slug's control of Eridanos is a crucial step in my long-term plans for Sublight. The board needs to see irrefutable proof we are a respectable, legitimate business.
That makes sense. Good luck, I guess.
Our dear administrator he's grown increasingly desperate to catch Slug with our hand in the proverbial as of late.
Less than legal business opportunities. You are and do that.
Wink, but it always looks like
Your constable is dead.
Constable Keene. Now that is a damn shame. Am I right to think this wasn't a workplace accident?
This was murder.
It seems murder is becoming an unsettling trend on Eridanos as of late. Thank you for informing me of Constable Keene.
Did you know her well?
Would it surprise you to hear that, despite being on opposite sides of the law, Maria was a decent soul? And law knows those are... I'm also saddened to have lost an occasional...
She didn't deserve this.
She didn't.
And she's the one who brought me into the whole mess.
Do you have other matters requiring my attention?
Excuse me. Alright, so I spoke to you. There's no other... Oh, there's a clue over here.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Can't see anything. There.
This copy of of TK contains 142 fewer pages than a standard copy. The missing pages were likely removed to create sufficient space for the hidden listening device inside.
Where is it transmitting to?
Transmission receiver location unclear. Inspector, please consider speaking into the device in order to trace the transmission and reveal the receiver's location.
You can talk.
You can talk, discrepancy amplifier. You do it. Transmission analysis complete. While the precise location of the receiver could not be pinpointed, it has been narrowed down to a smaller, approximate range.
How long has this been here?
Inconclusive. However,
Examine the area.
within a 0.5-meter radius of the book possesses a dust coating comprised of at least twice the number of particles.
Okay. Must have been placed very recently.
That is
Conclude.
What's that you found? No, wait, don't tell me. Let's save it for the big reveal once you've solved the case.
All right, so find the bug's receiver. Oops. All right. Talk to the foreman after I look for the receiver location. And I jump down here. All right. It's going to one of the bathrooms, oddly enough.
timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Transmission endpoint discovered. The receiver in this book matches the transmitter to the listening device found in Cedric's office. It's somewhat grime-covered.
Gross. Who put it here?
Due to the high level of foot traffic in this area, this unit is unable to determine who placed the device.
How long has it been there, though?
Based on the accumulated mix of sludge and detritus, the receiver has been present since approximately a week before Helen's death.
All right. Let's go talk to Ella Tinsley.
Step lively, friend.
Adrenos. All right. All right. We out of here. So into the big building we go. Freight and storage processing.
Hi there. Sorry, this area is off limits to port vision. Oh, wait half a second. You're the inspector.
Correct.
Sorry about that. I'll buzz you right in.
Oh, appreciate it, buddy. I'm just gonna buy this ammunition for no reason, I promise. Alright, lots of weapons and such.
So this is where Slug houses all its completely legally obtained inventory,
Interesting.
Welcome back, Inspector.
That's kind of funny. I like there's a physical item there.
Have to go and die in our hotel. We don't need that kind of notoriety.
Yeah, I get that. I have an ID cartridge, don't worry about that. Okay. We're on the hunt.
Is fight night still on then?
Yeah, we're on. I got 500 riding on Dr. Billy taking it all.
Interesting.
On a sprat named Dr. Billy?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh. There's a sprat.
The biology of this sprat is highly unusual.
Yeah, it's
This sprat
giant.
has been in contact with multiple parasites, yet shows no symptoms of infection.
Why is the sprat so big?
A cursory analysis of this organism's anatomy suggests it was bred deliberately for its unusually large size.
Interesting. Why would anyone want such a large sprat?
Based on slug records of board-issued
Cage fighting. Great. How did it survive infection?
possess highly adaptive immune systems capable of developing immunological memory with extraordinary speed. The unique immunological subsystem found in sprats is advantageous in fending off parasites, pathogens, and other biological threats.
Interesting. Great.
I guess they use this place to unwind.
The all-in.
You think they'd get in trouble if they were caught?
Interesting. The all-in. Strong heavy weapon. Stagger effects. I think that's kind of fun. Carry around a giant weapon like that. Great. How's it going, Mr. Automechanical?
Hey there, little buddy.
Slug workers. Sprats. The usual. Workbench. Wait, workbench. Oh, down there. Okay.
Ooh, fragile. Look at me. I'm a special little package, all wrapped up with clouds and whispers.
Oh, wow. That's a lot. Oops, my bad. Didn't mean to do that.
What do you think?
There you go. Sorry, dude. That was an accident. Sorry. Sorry, everybody. Let us repair some weaponry we've got going on. Great. These are all fine. These are fine. Great. That was just a mistake. I didn't mean to steal from you. All right, up we go. All right, so that's the other side of the doors, in the kind of restricted zone. Not worth stealing. Okay. Princess of Hephaestus Copper Locket. A young dashing woman. Even if we have to live out the rest of our lives in exile, you'll always be royalty to me, Sara Yuko. Not really worth it. Tinsley. All right. I'll see if that's worth it if she doesn't tell me anything.
You're the inspector, aren't you? Boskin Cannon said you'd be by about the cargo that's been going missing. Gosh, this is so neat. A real-life inspector. What's that like? Have you solved any mysteries yet? Ever had to shoot a suspect?
Had to take down a few perps. I call it closing the case. It's the best part of my job.
Case. Just like a real inspector. Right, so the missing cargo. How can I help your investigation?
What's the culprit been stealing?
That's the weird part. There's no pattern, far as I can tell. The thefts don't make sense.
Okay.
I ask you, who would steal a handful of Spacer's Choice Sabers, so dull they can barely cut mud, but leave the spectrum black. Ugh. Who'd be desperate enough to want to steal a Spacer's Choice Saber? Full stop.
That's the real question. They're not fencing the goods.
Yeah, probably not.
So they're using them.
No one's dumb enough to think Spacer's Choice Sabers are worth half a damn. Then there's the most recent theft. 5 boxes of pens and a couple of sodas. I can't decide which one's sadder.
Both are sadder. They're low on ink?
That's probably not their motive. No.
Who has access?
Everyone here at Freight Storage and Processing, for a start. Thing is, the cargo is going missing before the shipments even get to the warehouse. Best I can figure, it's probably getting lost in the shipping yard.
Interesting.
For who has access there? Benton Chan, he's the shipping yard manager. He told me it's mainly just the loading automechs that handle cargo.
Could be a problem with the mechs.
Could be. That's Benton's. Last time I asked him to check the automechs.
Okay. He couldn't help. Is he dead?
Brain dead, maybe. But no.
Hopefully. Who would want to put a bug in the office?
Maybe they're keen on cashing out and want to go as painfully as possible.
That is fair.
I don't know. Boskin Cannon's office is where he holds most of his meetings with important folks like Miss Helen. Just about all negotiations happen in his office, too. Vendor pricing, major purchase orders, rentals for construction projects, you name it.
Okay. That's enough now. I appreciate it.
Before I forget, I figured you
Anything on there I should know about?
forgot to delete all of those incriminating messages. I do have a list of cargo.
That's nice. Appreciate it, gal. Hack the terminal, because I want to hack it instead. All right. Incoming. Benton Chan. We're missing cargo again. Just random shit. This time we lost 5 boxes of pens and purple berry sodas. All those Deadeye Mark IIs the other day, and not one of them went missing. It's being skimmed from the crates before they make it inside. Could somebody be breaking into the shipping yard? Whoever snuck over to the shipping yard and messed with the loading automechs go to hell. Those things break down enough as it is. Okay. Malfunctioning automechs. We're missing cargo again. Random shit. Okay. Pen, soda. I don't understand where you get the energy to care about this. I don't know what to tell you. The only ones that handled the cargo are the mechs. You can come and look at them if you want. There must be a problem with the mechs. I'll swing by when I can and see if it's malfunctioning. You have to admit it's a little funny to see an automech dance. Not my fault. They're so damn easy to hack. Okay. The missing cargo list. 8 cases of punch. Pens. Cacao milk. 300 small portrait images of Spencer Woolrich. 3 Mark 7 cranial protectors. 7 sets of protective clothing with safety harnesses. Lemon Slap, Spacer's Choice Sabers, Blasting Agent, Dark Matter Bars, Nanospank. Okay. Let's go out this way through the off-limits door and see if there's anything worth doing this way. All right, there's a ladder. Am I hidden? Oh, there we go. Okay, I was like, love for the hidden to happen. All right, they'll see me over here. Let's look back here for a sec. If anything worth investigating happens to be around. Oh, there's a whole back area? Jeez. All right, just a green light. Great. It's gonna fail soon, which is fine. Still have 2 chances to get out of here before anything actually bad happens. Get screwed over, but we'll keep on exploring for a sec. Who's around?
Keep him quiet.
Oh, there's someone who will notice me eventually. Unless I can get out of the doors. Don't worry about it, buddy. Just reset. So I can look over here. Okay. Alright, nothing to do up here. Alright, so that was just the backside of this area. Cover the same amount of distance, sprinting or not sprinting, interestingly enough. So let's get what we can. Work our way out this way. Probably get stopped right here. That's fine. Okay. Let's go look at the auto mechanicals.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Hello.
Inspector, this loading automechanicals programming does not match factory default settings.
Great.
The standard defensive protocol has been modified to include an additional trigger.
What's the defensive protocol?
For Type K-19 cargo transport automechanicals, defensive protocol is triggered by attempted interference with cargo, or its transportation, or attempted destruction of the unit. Once triggered, defensive protocol targets the perpetrator and applies lethal force until the target has been deceased for a minimum of 3 minutes.
Okay. What's the new trigger? Being scanned?
There is a directive in place to initiate defensive protocol should an unsanctioned data log installed in this automechanical be removed.
Alright, unusual behavior.
Slug automechanical maintenance records indicate this particular unit is frequently...
Okay. Let's look inside. Let's put my engineering gear on. So, I currently have an engineering skill of 69. Okay, so tech skills, bump that up. Sneak, determination, lockpicking, medical, handguns, bleeding, perception, engineering 15. All right, let's see if I have a better engineering outfit. Dialogue, dodge, heavy weapons, no. Tech skills +5. Tech +5. Alright, so I should have pretty high engineering now. Great. What's up?
Loading automechanical unit K-14 is fully operational at 99% power. Please designate the cargo to be transported and its destination. How can this automechanical assist you?
Can you disable the failsafe, Parvati?
You got it, Cap.
Failsafe successfully disabled. Kill mode deactivated.
Always nice. Disable the failsafe. I already did that. View recently added data log.
Data log 17C.
View the most recently added one. Skim random cargo every 1 to 4 days. Shipment 6875.
Apologies.
Okay. All right. Put on my fancy outfit again. Look at that hat. That's just great. Where's my top hat, though? There we go. Okay. Nothing else of Huge import. So let's go back and talk to Sedge. Sup, dude?
Inspector, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have solved your cargo skimming issue.
Ooh, I love this part. The big reveal. So tell me, what happened?
You've got a serious security problem.
What makes you say that?
Somebody bypassed the loading mech security system and wired them to steal random goods.
Damn, you're good. Hacking the automechs. So that was our skimmer's game. But why? Everything that was stolen has seemed random. I certainly see no pattern.
This theft was random except for a single shipment.
So, our culprit had something specific they wished to acquire and used the random theft as a smokescreen. I must say, Inspector, you've done excellent work on this case. Then that just leaves how the culprit knew where their true target would be, or indeed, that slug would soon possess it.
Check your pocket.
Okay, that's very impressive. Don't ever touch me again. Am I right to think what you found in my office earlier was the other half of this listening device?
Whoever this device belongs to, they could hear everything you said in here.
She, Inspector. She could hear everything.
Care to loop me in?
The bug belongs to me, Inspector. I lent it to Halcyon Helen to assist her with role research.
And she used it to research slug shipments instead.
I helped her.
I doubt it was personal.
Helen should consider herself very lucky.
Seems we found your motive.
I suppose we have. There is, however, a slight chronological incongruency. If I'd known Helen was...
I suppose not.
Again, I wish you luck with your investment. Now,
Okay.
if you'll excuse me, I must find a way to excise my anger that minimally damages my business empire. I expect it will involve shooting quite a lot of guns.
I love it. All right, so all of our currently active quests require us to go back to the hotel and talk to Ludovico. So let's go back to the penthouse and do just that. And once we turn these all in, we'll probably get pointed in the next direction, and we will call it a day, I think.
Inspector, I've just received word that Constable Keene is dead. Please tell me it isn't true.
She was murdered in her office.
Halcyon Helen, Leora Blossom, Maria Keene. There's a murderer on the loose, Inspector. You must stop them. I don't have Maria to count on anymore, so I'm counting on...
Oops. Was she important?
Maria devoted her entire life to our vision. She was absolutely committed to our company, to our project. I promised myself I'd reward her after we launched Spectrum Brown. I'd make sure she was comfortable for the rest of her life. She was also our voice of reason. She was sensible, and I appreciated her advice. I never got to tell her that.
Whoever murdered her used the needler.
The needler was among Helen's belongings. Whoever stole it must have been able to slip in and out of the hotel.
Like the administrator?
Was my sole representative in Cedric's territory. The entire hotel staff is on his payroll. Any one of them could have killed her on his behalf.
Why were you tampering with Burbage 3001?
Why were you going through Maria's terminal?
I'm the inspector.
Any upgrades to valuable automechanicals must be authorized by me. I'm the administrator. And you need to focus on the hunt for Helen's killer.
Tampering by sending him with weapons locked on? I managed to track down Black Hole Birdie.
To hear that, Birdie Holcomb is a valuable asset to the Rizzo's Rangers property. When Helen was murdered, Birdie was nowhere to be found. The timing of his disappearance is unfortunate.
Unfortunate and suspicious. I feel bad for him.
Try not to feel too bad for him. Birdie is a brilliant athlete. The universe has balanced his talent by making him a slackwit.
Well, he lost his temper at the picnic, but I think he regrets it.
Birdie has always had trouble controlling his temper. He's responsible for the untimely demise of more than a few toss-ball sticks at the end of a losing match. It's only natural to be suspicious. Helen's death was violent, and the two of them were close.
Didn't die through blunt weapon trauma.
With me, Inspector. Do you believe Black Hole Birdie killed Helen?
I don't.
I'm relieved to hear that. I happen to be something of a fan of the hack attack. I'd hate to see him processed for murder, but we need to be absolutely sure. I'd like you to continue your investigation. Notify me as soon as you're ready to make a formal accusation.
Birdie agreed to stay at the hotel.
I appreciate that. I'd rather keep Birdie within the public eye than let him languish in a bar at the docks. I'll make my report of your investigation into Birdie. Do you have anything else for me?
I completed my investigation into Helen's poisoning.
Excellent. I trust you have a name for our poisoner.
I could pin it on Owens, interestingly. Spencer Woolrich confessed.
I am disappointed. I'd always believed Mr. Woolrich a man of high character. It pains me to order the arrest and detention of someone I admired. I'd like you to continue investigating.
I finished my investigation into Jasmine, the prophet of profitability.
Ava earned that title, but not for the reasons you'd expect. So, tell me.
She's in over her head. She really wants to be arrested.
She wants to be arrested. Does the prophet strike you as a
I doubt she did it.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you for the update, Inspector. I'll include everything you've told me in my official report.
I looked into Cedric.
Closely, I trust. Tell me what you found.
He's got an alibi.
Of course, with that in mind.
He was making money for her.
No motive. Unfortunately, even I don't have the...
He's alive and well.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I've already lost Dr. Blossom and Constable Keene, but at least Cedric's alive. The universe is a just place.
I'll be back. Let me go to the pilot house here. Some things I want to explore before I finally make an accusation, because obviously Ludovico did it. Like, it could be literally no one else. All right, here at the pilot house. Oh, we haven't actually even been in here yet. Haven't even been to the pilot house. East Museum, West Museum.
Happy customers are repeat customers.
Phaeton control. Security. Interesting that there's a museum here too. It's not stealing. It's only stealing if you locked up something you didn't want me to take. That's how this works. Let's go talk to the pilot computer.
Greeting protocols initiating. Greeting protocols cancelled. Phaeton cannot extend pre-programmed pleasantries at this time. Error. Phaeton requires an attitude adjustment.
Is your gyroscopic axis misaligned?
Affirmative.
If Phaeton's internal gyroscope's off-center, it's gonna spell trouble for the whole complex.
Affirmative.
Tell me what to do.
To achieve attitude adjustment, acquire the gyroscopic alignment key, or GAC, and convey it to the gyroscope management terminal in engineering.
Fantastic.
Utilize the GAC to interface with the gyroscope management terminal and execute the gyroscopic axial realignment procedure. This will achieve an attitude adjustment.
Okay. Tell me where to go.
Rizzo's thanks you. Please note that Rizzo's does not pay for uncontracted access to engineering levels granted.
Great. All right, got a job to do. Who else is around? Can I use this computer? Welcome, Walcott. Terror ray trap. Walt has the captain even read my proposal. I know she's not big on detail, so try this next time you talk to her. Terror rays are nesting in the engines. There won't be a gyroscope for her to realign. Plans were approved. We're sending you requested materials. You can find your cabling in the terraforming control room. Oh, I found the cabling already. Okay. Spare screwdrivers. Try some spork and forks. All right. So let's see if I can't find our friend. Walcott. He had something to do. Tourist.
Must you read every law-forsaken sign in the building? Some of us enjoy learning things.
Sections of the brain. Okay. Barred door. Wonder how I could get in there. Walcott! Walcott, my boy!
Whoa, you scared the daylights out of me. Don't sneak up on a fellow like that. Say, you wouldn't happen to be the inspector investigating Halcyon Helen's murder. You look like you might fit the bill.
That's me.
Hey, I got it right. You must be a real top runger to be in charge of a case like this.
That's an
Oh, wait.
exaggeration.
That's why you're talking to me. I'll help however I can.
Well, tell me what you know about the murder.
Oh, hey,
Okay.
I do know a thing or two about traps. This
Okay. It's not working?
Yeah, actually, you see.
This fella sounds way
Hmm.
too happy at the thought of killing terror rays.
I promise, it's perfectly.
Okay. What parts do you need?
I've got an incomplete list here, but I'm a tad on the scatterbrain side. You mind taking a look at my terminal to?
Okay. What is all this?
I know, but trust.
What's stopping you from getting them yourself?
To admit it, but terror ray.
All right.
It's there. Look, I've got an incomplete list here.
I already looked.
I should have. Come on back once you've grabbed.
Okay. So got some things to do here. First, let's see. Let's look at our map here. I guess it just wants me to go outside. All right, deal with that stuff later. For now, going down to engineering and fixing the gyro, what you call it. Down we go. Get the GAC and take it to management. Let's see. So, well, we got a pretty big dungeon here. You know what? It is 6:30. So I think we're gonna call it here. So next time on Thursday, we are going to solve the problems for Phaeton. We are going to find all the pieces for that dude's traps, and then we're going to make an accusation for the murder of Halcyon Helen. Thanks very much, you guys. You have a good night.